It's week 9 of the 2024 season. And up next, it's Deshaun Watson. He's going to have to air it out plenty.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the stardom in the league as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think my biggest takeaway was just how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. If he can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of, I think they're going to have a lot more success here in this one today. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll try and run it here, and it's a jump. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3 plays, no first downs, time for 4th down.
You spend all week developing your opening script. What are you going to do when you get the ball for the first time, Mike? Well, I promise you, it wasn't go 3 and out and punt. But give credit to the defense. Nice job getting off the field here early. Get the ball back to your offense. Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. From the gun to Edwards. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Watson to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in cover. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he's going to be out of bounds. They marked him at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Watson. That one complete to Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. Hands and results in a completion.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Watson going to give it to Chubb. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Watson. That's caught. It's Amari. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's Chubb. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we'll get a... Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Shotgun snap to Watson. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Nick Chubb, touchdown Cleveland. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. We're trying to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. They run once more with Edwards. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Nick Chubb and the rest of the Browns offense set to take over again. The next drive about to get going as we check out what's coming up a little later here in Week 9. Tonight, Sunday Night Football. It'll be the Jaguars and Eagles coming up at 8:20 Eastern Time in Philadelphia. And then tomorrow night, Election Night Eve, Monday Night Football as the Bucs and Chiefs. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55 at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 in KC. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to... live. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. On play action, it's Watson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And this is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical. Because even after that big third down pickup, it's not enough for the first, and it brings up fourth down.
They're going to go. It's Watson. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he's going to have a Browns first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us from the 38-yard line. Again, it's Watson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Cooper going in motion. And this ball incomplete on third down. Fourth down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
And Hurst.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's Watson. The throw on the run is complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7 the score as we begin half number 2. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all time, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Edwards. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the give, it's Edwards. And he gets this up close to the 40. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Motion man is Bell. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Now, first down throw for Watson. He'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
David Njoku with a nice catch, and I don't know if he gets enough credit, Mike, for just how good he has been for the Cleveland Browns. Made his first Pro Bowl last year. It just seems that every year, regardless of the situation at quarterback, Njoku just gets better and better and better.
To the air again. Watson. Oh, all alone. That is caught by Njoku. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is first and goal. Throwing again is Watson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he's got another one. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Davis now to return it. Oh, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop. Second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's Herbert. First down throw there is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
59. Go.
Herbert to the air again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown Chargers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Watson to throw. That's the big tight end, Jordan Akins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Play action. Watson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now it's Edwards. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That's into the hands of Disley downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Edwards. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, Edwards. The Browns going to use the 1st of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw to his tight end, Njoku. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic 1st down.
Here is 1st and 10.
24's down, coming.
Cooper going in motion. On 1st down, Watson. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And here we go, 4th and inches. They snap it to Watson. He'll try to run for, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Herbert down to an 8, and that should wrap this one up.